Greatest example of that is you can think of LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant loses. Skip Bayless tells you every single reason in the book why it's not KD's fault. LeBron James loses. Skip Bayless will tell you every reason in the book why it's all LeBron's fault, right? And this is something that aggravates Charles Barkley about Skip Bayless. And he's always kept his position about Skip. So during this show, I looked at the title of the show, and basically Skip Bayless was saying that he was ready to declare war on Charles Barkley, meaning if Charles Barkley ever made the mistake, again, to talk about Skip Bayless, Skip made it crystal clear that he's now going to be coming for Charles Barkley every time Charles Barkley talks about him. So what we want to do is we want to play some of the comments that Skip Bayless had to make here, and then we're going to come back and unpack what he had to say. So take a listen to what Skip had to say there.
So this was on Barstool's Spittin' Chicklets podcast the other day. Barkley was asked if he ever had a problem with any reporter when he was playing. And his answer was, and I quote, "I very seldom went after reporters. I go after Skip Bayless because I don't like him at all. And I just like, pardon my language, I just like with him because he's so sensitive and I just like with him because he's so sensitive and said Charles Barkley about me." Okay, so we have made some progress. This time, Charles did not say he wants to kill me. So maybe my message has been received, but now comes a new plot twist. He likes to F with me because I'm so sensitive? I waited 20 years to finally stand up and call him out for saying very publicly again and again and again that he'd like to kill me. I waited 20 years to do that, and now I'm so sensitive? I am still laughing about that one. Not with Charles, but at Charles. Again, I don't even know Charles. I've never spoken a single word in conversation or in communication with or to Charles Barkley. I did not cover Charles's teams when he played in the NBA. All I know for sure is that Charles does watch Undisputed religiously. He knows every word I speak on TV. And for that, I am greatly appreciative. My theory is that deep down, Charles resents me because I all too often see and say things that he wishes he had seen and said. So I assume Charles will keep taking his shots because now I will no longer turn the other cheek as I did for 20 years. I no longer will let him get away with slinging mud, whatever mud that he wants to sling. So I guess now that I'm sensitive and as Charles says, that he's going to take advantage of my sensitivity by slinging more and more mud just for fun. I mean, here's the truth. Charles's favorite punching bag has finally had enough. And when he punches, from this point on, as I just did, I will punch back.
So you heard what Skip Bayless had to say there. He said that he no longer will turn the other cheek. He no longer will let it go. Blase, 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 blah.